Emily took a deep breath as she approached St. Augustine Hospital, her new workplace. The building loomed large and imposing, its facade a maze of brick and bleakness, pierced by a few meager lights that flickered like exhausted sentinels. As she stepped inside, the tap of her footsteps on the polished linoleum echoed through the dim, deserted corridors. The fluorescence above flickered intermittently, casting strange shadows that seemed to taunt her with their silent movements. She paused, checking her watch, the ticking of the second hand offering a reassuring rhythm in the unsettling quiet. Her eyes glanced down the hall, meeting Diane, an experienced nurse, who approached with a warm smile, though Emily noted the lines of stress around her eyes. "Welcome to your first night shift, Emily," Diane said, her voice carrying a hint of tension. "It's different around here at night." Emily returned the smile, though her grip tightened unconsciously around the strap of her bag. She felt both excited and nervous, like she was stepping into a vast labyrinth filled with secrets. As they walked, the hospital's atmosphere wrapped around her, a blend of antiseptic scent clinging to the air alongside something sweet and unidentifiable. The chill of the air conditioning brushed her skin, reminiscent of a ghostly hand. The steady hum of distant equipment created a droning, almost hypnotic presence. Diane led Emily to the staff notice board, her finger trailing down a list of crinkled paper rules. As she spoke, her tone was low and firm. Emily caught a glimpse of a faded coffee stain marring the corner, a mundane blemish in an otherwise pristine corridor. "These rules might sound
Just
strange,"
try to listen,
Diane explained, "but they're crucial. You must follow them to stay safe here." Emily's eyes scanned the list, her skepticism evident as she noted bizarre entries like, "Always greet the hallway mirror," and "Never feed stray cats." The list seemed like some kind of initiation prank. But then she recalled the unsettling stories whispered among the staff about the hospital's past. Could these rules be remnants of a history that everyone else just avoids acknowledging? An uneasy knot formed in her stomach as she considered the reality of what she'd signed up for. As they continued through the hospital's corridors, an uncanny moment unfolded. A wheelchair rolled slowly down the hall, unattended, its wheels squeaking softly. Emily's heart skipped a beat, her words dying on her lips. "Don't touch it. Just ignore it," Diane whispered urgently, her eyes dark with unease. The wheelchair's inexplicable movement sent shivers down Emily's spine. She felt a chill crawl across her skin, as though a ghostly hand had brushed past her. She took an involuntary step back, her breath caught in her chest. This can't be real. Why was the atmosphere growing heavier? Emily felt as though the very air in the corridor was thickening, pressing down on her lungs. Was her imagination exaggerating this event? Or was there something truly sinister at play here? Afterwards, Diane emphasized the importance of the rules, her unspoken weight echoing in her gaze. "These aren't just guidelines. They've kept us safe for decades," she insisted, her words hanging heavy in the air. Emily nodded, more convinced of Diane's seriousness than before. The way Diane spoke felt like she was a keeper of ancient secrets, guarding them with an almost religious devotion. Emily wondered if the world outside had changed so drastically, or if it was Diane who remained anchored to these traditions. Later, Emily sat at the nurse's station, her gaze frequently shifting to the list. Her fingers nervously tapped on the desk, her hand curling around a pen with a cap chewed and worn. These rules had an ominous weight. "Why do I feel eyes on my back?" she reflected, writing them down in her notebook, leaving room for observations. Her gaze flicked back over her shoulder, convinced something or someone was lurking in the shadows. The night grew deeper, and at 2:11 a.m., the call bell from room 6B rang, cutting through the silence. Emily stiffened, her breathing shallow. Diane caught her eye, shaking her head subtly. Emily's fingers twitched towards the call button, hesitation battling curiosity. Her mind raced with possibilities of what might be waiting in 6B, both mundane and terrifying. Her instincts screamed to react, but the growing weight of dread held her back. Alone in the break room, Emily recorded the events in her diary. The pen scratched loudly against the paper as she wrote, her fingers trembling slightly. Capturing these moments seemed vital, but she questioned her rationale. Was she justifying a paranoia creeping into her life? Or was there truly an unseen force converging on her existence? The break room itself seemed to conspire against her. The coffee maker lights blinked erratically. A chill ran down her spine, and a soft hum vibrated beneath the surface noise. Her eyes darted to the room's corners, searching for the source of her unease. Was she being paranoid? Or was the air itself conspiring against her? Emily found a confidant in Elliot, a fellow nurse. They sat together, sharing stories of the hospital's heavy atmosphere and its secrets hidden in the walls. Elliot's eyes reflected a shared understanding, and he recounted fragmented stories of staff who'd vanished without trace. Despite little sleep,
what have I done?
Elliot seemed haunted, and Emily felt a kinship with his weariness. Together, they delved into the hospital's archives, searching for connections. Emily hunched over a computer, scanning old articles. Her fingers hovered over the keyboard, as if hoping the truth would jump out with each keystroke. The articles of strange hospital deaths lined the screen. Shadows of forgotten stories burnt into the CRT display. Passing the operating room, Emily caught sight of something flitting past the edge of her vision. She stopped mid-step, her breath caught in her throat. Did I really see that? She wondered, feeling doubt entwined with fear. Something beyond sight seemed to reach out, invoking a primal instinct she couldn't ignore. In the basement, Emily followed weathered papers into the archives. Swallowing anxiety, she glanced back at the faint strip of light leading to the stairs, then stepped deeper into the gloom. Amassing buried secrets had turned curiosity into obsession, and she couldn't shake the feeling that these whispers were more than just secrets waiting to be unearthed. The hospital's lower levels revealed the spectral doctor, barefoot and impossibly silent. Emily trailed them, breath held, into the depths. Her heart pounded louder than her footsteps, yet she willed herself to match the ghostly rhythm of her guide. Why are they leading me deeper? She wondered, feeling like she was walking through a waking dream. She found herself before room 6B, a chart trembling in her hands. It's only a room, walls like any other, she whispered, trying to persuade herself. A soft cough from within stopped her cold. Frozen in doubt, her fear fought logic. What if the room held secrets, deep and shadowed, that thrived on her hesitation? In an administrator's office, Emily discovered a secret drawer, revealing a torn, leather-bound journal. Inhaling sharply, she felt her heart speed up. This might be it, proof beyond smoke and mirrors. She wondered if the journal held answers or another layer of deception. Emily reviewed the CCTV footage, noting shadows shifting hazardously within the screen's flicker. Her breath caught. Her heart paced to a frantic beat. Reality or screen defect? How blurry is the distinction now? She pondered, feeling the single doubt creeping in. In the basement, she found a dusty wheelchair, its discovery unsettling. Odd. Why all this dust but no footprints? Elliot's confession of an ethereal presence within the morgue compounded the mysteries. Could he ever shake the certainty that something else lingered, unseen and unbidden? Determined to capture proof, Emily set up a camera. If I can capture something, anything, she whispered. The air was heavy with the scent of antiseptic, and her skin prickled as if the shadows themselves were watching her every move. Emily discovered a mysterious envelope in her car, its neat handwriting haunting. Break the rules and see, it challenged, a chill running down her spine. What does this mean? Is this a warning or an invitation to something greater? At 2:11 a.m., she placed a recorder in room 6B, feeling the pulse of history. What is it about this room? Emily wrestled with the fear that it was not just walls she was confronting, but ghosts of the unspoken. Upon playback, disembodied voices rippled through the static. What were those voices saying, and why did they sound familiar? Emily's thoughts spiraled, questioning if she was uncovering something better left forgotten. Returning to her station, she noticed subtle shifts, objects out of place. Breaking rules isn't just rebellion, it's morbid permission. Her hand clutched the edge of her desk, as if trying to keep reality from slipping away. At the door, the realization chilled her. This isn't just superstition, it's self-preservation. Emily pondered if uncovering the truth was worth the consequences. Was she prepared for the path she was about to choose? Caught between duty and dread, Emily hesitated at the hospital's entrance. Does curiosity doom us to silent exposure? She wondered if seeking truth was noble or reckless. Outside, the night air felt promising, yet tinged with unease. As she drove, Emily cast a final glance back at the hospital. In the rear view, the elevator doors parted, revealing a shadow. Her spine shivered. Would she ever truly be free? Settling at her desk, Emily began documenting her experiences. These fragments of my soul must find light beyond shadows, she murmured. She wondered if she was brave enough to bear these truths, hidden beneath layers of fear and vulnerability.